Oh, what's going on, guys? Dang it. I literally had a recording saved, and I just didn't press the check mark on the editing thing. So now I'm recording it again. Ugh. Oh boy. It is what it is. But, that's how I'm feeling at this MSBS, honestly. I've had a rough go at it, like getting back into, bowling and stuff since the tour ended. And so I'm just kind of like, oh my God, like whatever at this point. Like, I literally don't even care. Like, blah, 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 like I'm going to retire from bowling. All this stuff, like, just like doomsday stuff, I'm just feeling like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, oh, like, whatever. And miss. Ugh. But we're here at Fair Lanes, aka Station 300. Um, and it is 37 feet, and I did not bring urethane. I'm on a pair with a two-hander and a couple other people who are kind of right of me playing, the urethane line. I mean, I don't blame them for it. I mean, it looks solid for them. Like they had like 2-0 going. They had like 2 or 2 teen going up in like the 10th and stuff, and like they just couldn't get there unfortunately. But things are starting to look good for the most part right here. Except for the fact that I have like 5 Brooklyns. I mean, you know how it is. You know how we do it out here, like Brooklyn City, baby, Brooklyn City. Anyways, 233 to start off. Pretty solid game. Now this next pair, we followed guys that also threw urethane, outside of 5 and everything. And so I'm just gonna kind of stay in the same spot. Maybe throw it a hair slower, like that kind of thing. It's fresh from inside, but since I'm throwing the low flare, like it's gonna kind of want to, it's gonna want to read up and hook, but like not go too far left. And that was a wrong read on my part, but I mean, alas, we were pacing 2-0. If pacing, yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, since we doubled, we're pacing 2-0, so we're chilling there. And yeah, but oh my gosh, sorry, I'm congested, I guess. Okay, it's not true actually. I'm not congested. I definitely did an awkward pause there, but hey, that's all right. That's all good. That's all good. You know why? You know why? Because right after this shot, right after this one, we get the Brooklyn. Let's go. Let's go. Definitely planned. I really, really, really thought that was really good off my hand. The one in the 8th. That was actually really good in the 9th, but I knew that I messed that one up. I was a little fast with it at the bottom. And therefore I got a 9 count. Yes! Even better shot there. Got it for all the cheese, for all the 200. Good gracious. Spare shooting is horrible. Uh, but okay. You guys have probably seen my reels. You know, most of them are just, they're all just bowling related, whatever. But like, they all have a lot of 2000s rock, of course. The classic emo rock and stuff. Like, I just, I, I don't know. I like, I really want that music to come back. I know it's a meme. I know it is, and I know MGK has done some of it, and like, it's pretty good, but like, there's not a lot of it. Like, I understand the hype for for rap music, for drill music, for country music. I understand it. It's not my style. I understand it. I understand. They're almost polar opposites to the way I see it. Country is like slower and more twangy and stuff, and then of course the rap music is a lot more upbeat and it's a lot faster. It's a lot more like it's just kind of faster tempo, so to speak. I mean, like I don't know. I just miss some like neutral rock music, and I get it. I get like the '80s rock. It like the '80s and '90s, like the '80s rock specifically. I feel like obviously when Nirvana came in, that changed the entirety of music, much like when the Beatles came in the '60s, that changed the entirety of music. But when the Nirvana came in, that changed kind of the entirety of rock. But then like nobody picked it up. I feel like there was not a lot of like, and like again, I could be wrong, but like the hype isn't there. It's not there like it was in the '90s and '80s for rock and stuff. And maybe it's controversial, maybe it's not, but like obviously with the 2000s, like there was again, I think that's the peak musical era, was like the late '90s and early 2000s. You had some solid country, you had great like rap, you had some great like R&B and soul, and you had great rock music. Well, okay, I should say in terms of American music. Like in terms of American culture music, you had like all four of those were like so good. Like it like I don't know. You could listen to anything and just kind of jam out to it. Like nowadays, like I just listen to me, uh, you know, music expert over here. Definitely know everything about music that there is to know. Definitely know that. But like I don't know, I can't listen to T Swift. I can't listen to like drill rap. I can't listen to country. I can't listen to regular rap. Like I just can't do it. I can't listen to Drake. I can't do it. I can't do it. And like I've listened to some other music. I've listened to some folk music now. I think that's starting to become a little more popular. Like I think Taylor Swift's trying to go down that route. I think Post Malone's trying to go down that route. I think Paramore was trying to for a bit. Like kind of that indie-ish. They like indie folk stuff. Like I don't know. I know I like what I like, and maybe it'll come out. Maybe it'll make a comeback. But yeah, we made a cut. So I'll see you guys in the next part.